At least they're doing something. La 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 la. Stop spoiling. Okay, screw you guys. Let's just go. Let's go ahead and look at it. I was going to Guild Wars and stuff first, but you're going to give away everything. Let's get it up here. Let's see. Merowyn's Express Mail. Happy Lunar New Year. We got Fenna and Proof of Love drop. That's right. She's coming tonight. No maintenance tonight, everybody. We're going to go straight into the Fenna banner at about 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'll probably jump on, do some live polls with you guys. Elena and Stella Harpa drop rate up. Elena looks like she's going to be really good for the next rift, so she might be a pickup for you, but be real careful about spending bookmarks outside of new units. One thing Epic 7 has really driven home recently is that new units are the shit, and if you don't have new units, you're going to feel bad. Whereas reruns, maybe you can live without them. Lunar New Year celebration. Huche's big sale details. Oh no, there's a limited unit coming. Huche's back. Lunar New Year free Covenant Summon event. Content update. Patch web event temporary maintenance. Oh, okay, the web event temporary maintenance. This isn't downtime maintenance. This is for the patch and web event. Wow. Okay, so we have a lot to go through. So where do we start? Let's start with the Merowyn mail. I've missed Merowyn. How about you guys? Okay. What have you got for us, Merowyn? May this year be filled with joy and happiness, heirs. This is Merowyn's New Year's message in 2025. As we bid farewell to 2024 and welcome the year of the Blue Snake, Merowyn sends warmest wishes to all of our heirs. Let's create even more special memories in Epic 7 this year. We had an incredible journey we had in 2024. Do you remember the cafe we ran? The Miracle Made Kingdom members? What about special collaboration that brought the mighty heroes from another world? Oh, and let's not forget the exciting summer where we played the rhythm games together. We also shared unforgettable moments. Merowyn talks really freaking fast. We also shared unforgettable moments at the E7 World C, celebrating and cheering with heroes in the amazing Epic Dash event, not to mention the captivating story of young Senya and Alencia and our wonderful time at the AGF. Wow, so much has happened. What's the AGF? AGF. Was this the anime convention? The anime, yeah, I think that's what that was, right? That was the anime convention. Korean convention. Wow, so much has happened. Merowyn was overjoyed to meet so many of our heirs. Working extra hard to create even more memorable moments in 2025. So it is the 7th anniversary of Epic 7. First, let me share our upcoming updates. Okay, let's go. A special side story awaits you in February. This story features new hero Tori. Okay, alternate persona, transformation unit, maybe like Tamarin, right? A convenience store worker by day and a streamer by night, who grows alongside top model Lulika and designer Lilibet. Enjoy the special side story Sweet Chocolate Scandal. Experience a vibrant live streams and dazzling runways. So yeah, we got a story with possibly a transformation unit, right? She's got an alternate persona who becomes a streamer by night, and that story's going to be in February, so that's a thing. Okay, so that's February's content, guys. Story, new unit. So coming up in March. Hey! I am about it, guys. You know how much I love Epic 7's TFT variant, right? It's really soon to be rerunning Brawl. We just had Brawl in the beginning of fall. First, the beloved minigame Brawl from Night of the Last Succession returns by popular demand as seasonal content. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. This gameplay will... As the seasons progress, the gameplay will continue to evolve. Nice, nice, nice. Synergy effects will let you make the most of new heroes, while relics offer various benefits for Brawl gameplay. And for seasonal Brawl experts, a challenging hard mode will be introduced. We're also preparing amazing... We're also preparing amazing rewards, so stay tuned for even more thrilling Brawl season ahead. Very nice, guys. We've been asking for this for over 2 years now, so that's really, really cool. They're giving us a repeatable Brawl mode that's going to have rewards and is farmable. Not everybody liked it, right? Not everybody likes Arena. Not everybody likes Guild Wars, but that's one of the great things about Epic 7 is it's such a MMO level diverse game that there's usually some aspect of it you can find to kind of tie your wagon to and enjoy, and Brawl mode was kind of it for me and a lot of people. We even though there was no rewards left, we were just playing it for fun, so I'm kind of excited that this is coming back. For those of you unfamiliar with Brawl, it's basically a TFT for Epic 7, a really watered down TFT light. It's a Wish.com TFT, but it looks like they're going to evolve it and make it better and better and make it a repeatable aspect of the game. For those of you who are just not too keen on doing RTA, and for everybody who hates the new arena system, we really need to get them to change the arena system. This looks like it might be something fun for us to do. Okay, and that's coming in March. Oh! An update about Guild Wars. Originally held in Azera for the past 7 years, Guild Wars will now be located in Lefundus. Starting next season, Guild Wars will be held on the frozen tundra. We have some changes to the wars. We have some changes to the war rules. Okay. More rewards can be obtained based on the results. Good new rewards. Unlike the Azera Guild Wars, which consisted of 3 fortresses and 1 stronghold, it will now take place across 3 fortresses. Each fortress consists of outposts, 1 defense tower. Wait, slow down. Damn it, Merwin. Will consist of 3 fortresses. Each fortress consists of outposts, defense tower, and 1 stronghold. Okay, so instead of a central stronghold, 3 forts, and a shit ton of towers, we have 3 forts, and each fort has a stronghold, 3 towers. It's really not that different, right? It's just instead of having 1 stronghold and 3 forts, you're going to have 3 strongholds, 3, 6, 9 forts, and the rest are going to be towers inside of the strongholds. It's nice, right? Because instead, there's always like, man, I wish I was in the stronghold and I was the one that got all these defensive wins. This guy is always MVP because he's in the stronghold, so he gets hit the most and he gets all the stuff. I wish I was getting those mystics. It's kind of getting rid of that and giving that opportunity to 3 people and then giving 9 people the fortress job. So it's kind of doubling up on the top end jobs so that people will be able to earn more rewards by putting together really, really good defenses. It'll give you a chance to flex more of your stronger members. So I do kind of like that. And by the way, even if you're disconnected during Guild Wars, you can resume where you left off. Lovely. God, we have needed that forever. New items we added to Guild member shop. Ooh, a mod box. Nice. I wonder if they'll put new artifacts in. And you know how Guild Wars... Oh, multi-server support. This is huge. This is huge, right, guys? Because a lot of the smaller servers really, really struggle to have good guild wars because there's such yeah, like EU struggles to have a lot of people. So this is really going to kick it up a notch for a lot of the servers that are struggling, make people want to get into guilds and be competitive because they're going to have a more competitive environment. So that's I kind of like the multi-server support. Oh, for those of you saying that, you know, people are just going to get foddered by the other servers, I mean, really? Do you think that's really the case, or is it just going to give them a deeper pool to swim in, more people to interact with, more? I mean, EU people don't get beat up in RTA any more than anybody gets beat up in RTA. We're all using the same gear. We're all swimming in the same pool, fighting the same people. So I like that we have multi-server support. I'd like to see them do this with more aspects of the game. Guild Wars happens on the Korean and Asian server on different days of the week than it happens for EU and global server. Plus the reset times, I mean, not just different days, but different times of days. It says right here, global, Asia, Korea, they're going to have to reset the days where Guild Wars happens. Because, like, today is a Guild War day for Europe and global, but it's not a Guild War day for Asia and Korea. So, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they juggle this. There's some implications. No CN, no. China's a separate game, guys. We've been over this. China is a completely different game with a completely different publisher. It will never, ever interact with main E7. Anyway, enough speculating on multi-server support. This has got my attention because I don't know about you guys, but guilds are struggling right now. We used to have a waiting list for Baka 7, and we actually have room. If any of you guys want to be part of a top 100 guild, want to be a part of my guild, shoot me a DM on Discord. We'll see if we're doing some interviews, and we'll see if we got room. But yeah, we got room for somebody at the table now. Anyway, what else we got, Merowyn? So this is coming in March. Now you'll be able to wage war against guilds from all servers. It's going to be a truly massive in scale. We're planning tournament-style guild wars that bring together guilds from all servers. I can't wait to witness. Tournament-style guild wars. You know, I'm down. We've been asking about the 3v3 arenas. It's kind of like that, right? Guild war tournaments. Man, talk about herding cats. That'll be crazy. Coming this April, an exciting event will be updated along with new story in Epic 7, Chapter 6 story, guys. Also, since this year marks Epic 7's 7th anniversary, we're preparing a larger scale World Cup and various events. Nice. I'm really glad to see they're still doing the World Cup. And for all and the reason I say that is because the World Cup used to be a shared endeavor between the North America and the Korean offices. So I was a little worried about the World Cup's future, but I'm glad to see we're still doing a World Cup and we're expanding on it. And for all the heirs who've been eagerly waiting, new heroes from a new world are set to arrive. Okay, so it looks like we're getting a collaboration, guys. She said this is planned for April. So does that mean we're getting a collaboration in April, or am I reading too much into this? We are heirs from a new world. That's the exact language they use for collaboration. Overlord rerun? No, it won't be it says new heirs from a new world. It will not be a rerun. I believe CZN is slated for May, so I don't think it'll be a CZN collab, guys. Oh man, the speculations are going to go wild. So this is pretty exciting. This is the first time they've ever come out straight up and said, hey, we've got a collab coming and we're giving you a timeline on it. That's unheard of for Epic 7, so that's really nice. Can't wait to see who they are. Merowyn is feeling pretty nervous about the important task of delivering all this news. Finally, here's the news about a special Lunar New Year event to celebrate and wish a happy New Year of the Blue Snake. Merowyn will be back soon. Let's have a great year together, shall we? Once again, happy Lunar New Year, heirs. Marilyn viewing video reward. So if you watch this video, you get some stuff. 8 transmit stones, nice. Fenna's New Year gift, 2025 stamina, a bottle of knowledge, and an unknown slate. Great googly moogly. Normally these sell for over $100. Right? Like this is like $100 pack right here, and usually with this $100 pack you can select one or the other, and they're just giving it to you. So this is one of the fattest Lunar New Year's rewards I think I've ever seen. A slate and a bottle of knowledge is huge, and 2025 stamina, cute. Very, very good. Nice. It's not a pack either. It's just straight up, here's a login reward. Looks like you can collect it anytime in this 1 week period. Oh, more. Lunar New Year's special event. So for this 3-week period starting tonight, all buffs will be activated and free unequip will be activated for this week, for the weekend of Lunar New Year's. We get a Potion of Ascension. This is really, really nice for newer players, right? Here's some free stuff, right? Some free summons. Can't see the background on it, so I'm assuming that these are 5-star. Why not 5-star selector and random 4 to 5-star book? That will always be 4-star. You think these are 4-star? I don't know. I can't. There's no purple or red background. I can't say for sure what these are. It'd be nice if they were 5-star, but they're probably 4-star. And 77 free summons. So we're going to get 10 additional free summons every day for a week. You know, plus the one that you always normally get. That's 11 a day for your 77 for a week summons. Okay, nice. So what have we got here, guys? We've got a long overdue Guild War revamp. I am trepidatious, is that the word? Cautiously optimistic about a Guild War revamp. They revamped Arena and made it objectively worse for everybody in the game, and it went from being I don't like Arena, but sure, to it's the worst system in the game and everybody hates it. They revamped Hall of Trials, and I've been pretty down on Hall of Trials, mostly because they just turned it into a marketing scheme to sell new units, but especially after this last one was kind of fun to figure out. The one before this last one was so mind-bogglingly awful to figure out that it really, really soured me on it, but I'm starting to warm up to it. I don't like the slower pacing of it, but at least it's different, and yeah, you know what? I'm starting to warm up to it. So it's kind of hit and miss. When Epic 7 changes a system, do they make it better or do they make it worse? And it's easy to say things are worse when you're just used to it, right? You're used to it being the way it's always been, and suddenly when it's changed, you're like, I don't like change. This isn't the way it was. You damn kids and your newfangled Hall of Trials, I hate it. It's easy to get down on it, but Guild Wars is an odd duck, right? Because everyone kind of is bored with Guild Wars. Nobody really enjoys it. I think even I think if you interviewed Talentless, even they would be like, yeah, there's nothing they could do to Guild Wars that just wouldn't make it better, because we need something different. We've been doing this for 6 years now. Guild Wars really, there have been some minor tweaks to it. They've added stuff to the shop. They changed it so you can't cheese fortresses, but pound for pound, it's the exact same system we've had for 6 years. So having a structural revamp to it, it doesn't look, under the hood, from just what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like Guild Wars is changing that much. They're just changing the way you approach it, right? There's not one all-important, you better put the best guy you have in it, stronghold, and then your top 3 people in your guild in forts. It looks like there's going to be, like, the intensity of the stronghold is going to be shared across 3 places, and then each of those 3 places is going to be defended by 3 other people. So you really are going to need like 12, crack players to defend your forts. And it's going to allow you to give more people in your guild opportunities, more ways to strategize, right? Think about it this way, right? You need to go through 3 people to get to a stronghold. What if those 3 people you need to go through, you pick defenses that are specifically designed to be to need certain units to go through them, so that you can try to take those units out to make getting at the stronghold even harder. I don't know. There might be some good strategies with it, and they're also talking about adding tournaments that will queue off of Guild Wars, which I don't know how exciting that'll be, and that sounds like herding cats big time, but maybe that would be an interesting thing, you know, something other than just watching RTA for tournaments. So I'm kind of excited about that. We got this this new story with the streamer unit. Being able to reconnect into Guild Wars is huge. A lot of really positive changes there. Even if it's structurally the same under the hood, having a new shop, having new items to be purchasable, having a new aesthetic layout, allowing more people to be in important positions, and being able to reconnect, and having tournaments centered around it. All these things just make Guild Wars objectively better. But I really, really hope it's more than that, that it's structurally a more exciting thing, because Guild Wars is one of the main things that drives people to want to be in guilds. And everybody is kind of struggling right now to fill their guilds up. I get DMs every single day. Hey, can I be added to your recruitment hall because my guild is struggling? So, you know, I can't add everyone. But here we go. We can barely buy things from Guild Wars currently. I can't wait to see more stuff. Yeah, exactly, Rue. So hopefully that'll be good. And a collaboration, guys. We got a collaboration coming. Several days have already passed since the dawn of the new year 2025. First and foremost, I'd like to send our heirs New Year's greetings. Happy Lunar New Year, heirs. We deeply appreciate your continued love for Epic 7. We'll do our best to ensure your journey brings you joy in the new year. 2025 is particularly special as it marks Epic 7's 7th anniversary. For those of you who don't know, this game came out in August of 2018. It's getting long in the tooth. In that sense, we are working hard to make this year truly special and memorable for our heirs. Today, Merowyn will reflect on the past year and share New Year's greetings along with exciting news about upcoming updates. Okay, so here's the rewards. The viewing rewards. Everybody who participates will be delivered to your in-game box, so make sure you watch the video and collect the stuff. You'll probably have to click into the video from in-game. Fenna's New Year gift. All heirs are participant. Okay, so yeah, just free stuff, man. Really, really nice free stuff. That's great. In addition to the updates announced today, we're preparing more and exciting updates. We look forward to your continued interest through 2025. Okay, wasn't a vast volume of stuff, but they only did really give us a roadmap for the first quarter, right? Not bad in the ways of a 1 quarter long roadmap. I'm pretty excited about it. These are changes that have been asked for and changes that are needed. Okay, guys, Fenna and Proof of Love drop rate up. Should you pull this unit? Duh. You should pull this unit. She looks crazy. Because she is. She's batshit insane. There's nothing mentally stable about this unit. She covers just about every kink you could possibly have all in one unit. But most importantly, if you want to do Rift, she is going to be the most important unit in the game. She is to Rift what Wukong was to last Rift. Now, there are going to be ways around her. You're not going to have her, but remember that even if she gets a story, you can't activate a story summon for 6 months, which means Rift will be over by the time she gets a story summon. So they'll probably do a paid activate her banner thing like they did with Wukong, because if you don't have this unit, it's just going to be objectively harder to do Rift. So I think you need to pull for this unit. Her artifact, I am skeptical about. A lot of people are saying her artifact's going to be great, and I think if she has uses outside of RTA, the artifact's going to be good, but I don't think her artifact's going to be usable inside of Rift.
She can ruin me.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the chefs cook up. I wouldn't go broke chasing the artifact. If the artifact winds up being good, pick up one from the powder shop. Maybe wait a week or two to see how the artifact pans out. But you definitely want at least one copy of Fenna just to do Rift. Rift is some of the most important farmable content. Some people call it Hunt 14, and that's because its value in the game is more like Hunt 15 than Hunt 14. It's that kind of accelerated value over hunts. There are one or two things that make hunts still viable to farm, like you need mystics, or you're looking for reforge mats, but other than that, it is significantly better than hunts in every single way. So pick up your Fenna. Do not wait. Do not skip this unit. Do not say, I'm saving for something better that's coming. Get your Fenna. Rift is your vehicle to get gear. Elena and Stella Harpa drop rate up should you pull this unit. Elena is a fantastic unit, both in PvP and PvE. She's one of the better soul weavers in the game. If you've got the resources laying around, she is value added. Be cautious about pulling for Elena, because we do have a limited hero coming, right? We got an announcement of a Huche side store, or a Huche pop-up shop, and that means a limited. So be cautious about pulling for Elena. She is very, very, very useful, but if you pull her up, you might lose out on your chance to get a limited unit. So make sure you manage your resources. Stella Harpa, best in slot for Green Rowana. Not a lot of other uses in the game, but a solid artifact. What else we got? What else we got? Lunar New Year celebration and Huche's big sale details. The harbinger of all things limited is back. This is too soon to be a harbinger of the collab that they teased. So this is letting us know that a limited unit is coming. I suspect the streamer, janitor, convenience store worker unit probably going to be limited. The Lunar New Year unit.
Recent videos, ML Pira needs buff. Also, the comments section is funny.
After watching one of your recent videos, ML Pira needs buffed. Also, the comment section is funny. Man, I thought Fenna was crazy, but I think you're giving her a run for her money there, Sparky. So anytime you see Huche's pop-up shop, that means we're getting a limited. So kind of expecting this new streamer unit to be a limited unit, limited Lunar New Year unit. So gird your bookmarks, make sure you're ready for it. Be careful about Skystone spending, because he's here to take your Skystones away in order to encourage you to buy packs to get units. Huche tag teams with Netmarble Guy to drain your resources so that FOMO is going to make you spend. So be very careful. Anytime, there's never in the history of Epic 7 been a Huche pop-up shop that didn't have some form of limited or collab after it. So be very aware of this guy. Oh, you know what? It's a discounted pop-up shop. I take it back. 250 Skystones. I buy the shit out of the Molagora. 1,000 Skystones for 4 Molagora. All over that. Galaxy bookmarks, no. You're still not spending 960 Skystones for a Gerado. Mystic Metals for 160. I'm getting this. I'm buying every Mystic Metal that pops up in the Huche shop because Pera gives me needs. Huche's Lucky Chest is always value. The Mana Revision Stones, even at this price, are still an order of magnitude overpriced. Drop a 0 off of this price, Smilegate, and then we'll talk. Otherwise, you guys are batshit insane with how valuable you think these things are. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Very few things you can do to your account that are more damaging than buying these. Unless you're just a whale and money means nothing to you, don't buy this stuff. Potion of Ascension and Elixir of Awakening. More value for newer players. I still think this is pretty overpriced for it. I think for 2,600 Skystones, you could literally just farm the Penguins and Catalysts to do this manually, but that's up to you if you want to power level something. My recommendation to all of you is buy the Molagora, buy the Mystic Metals, consider buying the Lucky Chest, and don't get anything else. Don't get anything else. And new side story called up live, so she's going to have a side story. That means you will be able to activate the side story in the future to get this unit. But remember that side stories are on a 6-month cooldown timer. After, see this right here, new side story will be added to the side story list after the exchange limit period ends. The exchange limit period ends pretty much when Rift ends. So if you're wanting this unit just for Rift, don't bank on just doing her side story to get her. If you're going to do Rift with other units and tell yourself, well, I'll just, if she winds up being good outside of Rift, I'll get her from the side store, you do you, but do not bank on this. If you don't get her this week, the only way you're going to get her is from random summons, random luck sack into her, or You'll probably Smogate will sell a pack to activator banner like they did with Wukong. So we got a side story, typical farming side story with the shop. The shop's gonna center around all the catalysts and stuff you need to build her up. Okay, Rift Season 3 is coming, so Rift is gonna drop tonight as well, right? Season base, Rift battle. You gotta be ranked 60 or above to do Rift. Another, I love that they're self-aware. Its name is another Terminator Xeon. Terminator 2. Okay, it does. It starts tonight with the Fenna banner. Rift starts tonight, so we got some work to do, guys. Even if you struggle to do Rift, you should still do it to get the battle pass done in Rift. The battle pass, usually you can clear this entire thing out by the time you're RC 15, give or take, just depending on which Rift pet you have. Usually by RC 15 you can get this. Fenna drop rate up, of course. Elena drop rate up. Maybe hold off on that a little bit. Relay summon pack. The purchase history of the relay summon pack will be reset. Okay, so you can do the relay summon pack again. That's it. Very, very cool Epic 7. Actual content. I'm so fucking happy. We actually have content in the game. We're going to have a TFT mode. We're going to have a revamp Guild Wars. We're going to have a brand new Rift that's the same Rift as last time, but it's brand new Rift. I really hope they knock it out of the park, right? A lot of this is hypothetical. Wait, RC levels reset every time a new Rift is up. Yep, is just like you've never done it before. You're back to square one. That's why I made 2 Rift pets. I made one Rift pet that helps you level up faster, and then another Rift pet for when I'm max level. I'm not recommending you do that. That's a pretty big waste of resources, but what else are we going to do with pets? Pets are the real end game, guys. For those of you wanting to know what pets to have ready for Rift, this is my recommendation to you. This, I think, is the ideal pet for when you're farming at the end. The 2 stats that you want at SS are additional pieces of equipment. Is the whole reason you're farming Rift is for equipment. So always get the one that gives you a 10% chance to drop additional equipment. And remember, this percentage will go up as you level up the affinity, so make sure you play with your doggo. So this is the most important one. The second most important one is a 20% chance to receive a charm. We're all starving on charms. So you want to have charms to level the equipment you got. If you only have those 2, you're winning. You've won the game. You don't need to do anything else. SS pet, you're golden. For this last one, you've got 2 options for this last stat. A 5% chance to receive additional Reforge mats. It's not that big of a deal. This is a win more mechanic. It's nice to get more Reforge mats, but really, if you need Reforge mats, go do hunts, go do expeditions. This one's not that big of a deal, but if you want to min-max it, this is the ideal one for endgame once you are RC 21 and you've got no more reason to climb. On your way to RC 21, you want the exact same pet, chance for equipment, chance for charm, but instead of the additional Reforge mats, the 10% chance to get double Rift energy and season score. Season score is your battle pass. This one is ideal early on because it'll help you climb faster, but Rift is 6 months long. All this does is mean what would normally have taken you 5 weeks is now going to take you 8 weeks out of this 6-month-long event. It's not that big of a deal. It is a win more mechanic. Again, these are the only 2 that matter. Chance to receive charm, chance to receive equipment. The double Rift score or the increased chance for Reforge mats, those are win more, and if you get them, great. But don't spend money grinding pets for slightly faster advancement or slightly more Reforge mats. Ain't worth it. These 2, totally worth it. Get those 2 and you're good to go. I'm just excited. Everybody wanted Guild Wars change. Guild Wars is changing. Everybody's wanted a collab. We're getting a collab. We've been wondering what the next limited unit's going to be. It's coming. A lot of stuff is happening that's going to make the game a better place, and I'm kind of excited for that. So let me know in the comment section if you are excited about these changes, who you think the collab might be, if you think the Guild War changes are going to revitalize that aspect, if you are as excited as I am about Brawl Mode TFT being added back to Epic 7 as a playable, repeatable content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your week.